So we have a couple of questions for Mark before we begin. And some of them, they're not that tough. So Mark, you just finished up a season on Dancing with the Stars. By the way, you guys got ripped off, but that's it. Okay. How has that experience been for you?
It's been really good. I mean, it's a mixture of emotions. It's fun, it's hard, it requires a lot of patience, and you get frustrated really easy, and there's moments where you just want to like strangle the person you're with. But at the end of the day, it's a blast to take someone from, you know, zero dance experience to, you know, making them dance as well as they can towards the end. So it's great.
Are you planning on returning to Dancing with the Stars?
I am planning on it. I don't know yet if they're planning on having me back, but we're having some mic feedback. But yeah, I mean, I'd assume so, that I'd be back pretty soon.
What celebrity do you have the greatest desire to dance with on Dancing with the Stars?
I have three. Yeah. One is Jennifer Aniston.
Yeah, me too, pal. That's okay.
Number two is Ellen Degeneres. And my newest one to the collection is Pippa Middleton. Those are my three.
Oh, what a family here. Okay.
I grew up in England, so you know, I think it's...
Wow, that's great. Mark, tell us a little bit about what we have taken part in here is your involvement with the American Foundation for Suicide Prevention and how important that is to you.
Yeah, it's very important. You know, I lost my uncle to suicide about 8 years ago, and growing up he was kind of like a father figure in my life because my parents would travel a lot, so my grandma and my mom's brother raised me. And, you know, he got really depressed, and, you know, we had him in and out of treatments and stuff, and, you know, he ended up taking his own life, which is really sad. He had an 11-year-old daughter, and, you know, which my mom kind of took on. Now she's 17, 18 now, and it's just really sad because I think, like, people kind of, they brush it to the side because they think it's like a choice type of thing, and it is an illness. Depression is an illness, and it can be cured, and there's ways, if you give it attention correctly, that you can, you know, hopefully save that person you love's life. And most of it's through good communication, you know, sometimes medication, but if there's a way to do it, you know, through just love and caring through family and friends, I think that's probably the best treatment. But it definitely does take attention, and I feel like sometimes that gets kind of pushed under the rug sometimes. Yeah.
So most of you here know of Mark as a phenomenal dancer. What you will leave here today with is knowing, it's a crazy committee by the way, so you know. What you will leave here with today is knowing that Mark is also an awesome musician, singer, and songwriter as well. Mark, how long have you been playing the guitar and singing and writing songs?
I started playing guitar when I was 9, so I've been playing for 16 years now, and I went to music school for it as well, and I studied theater as well, so I've been singing. I actually started in theater and singing before I accidentally stumbled into dancing. Like, my parents were dancers, and I used to always think it was like it's an adult thing, and then I was at a competition where there was kids my age doing it, and I was like, wait a minute, and you know, I kind of started taking some class and whatnot, so I stumbled into that later. But I started as a theater kid, and then I started playing flamenco guitar when I was 9.
Okay. So you have a new solo album out called Hurt Love Box.
Yes.
How did you come up with that name?
It's funny that whenever I get the Hurt Love Box question, people assume that it's dirty. It's really not. It's not. What it is, ever since I was a kid, I always kept my memories in boxes, like pictures, you know, photographs, concert tickets, passes, like, you know, things that, you know, that I had fun and I wanted to remember, you know, now later on in life, like wine corks from a first date, or, you know, movie ticket stuff. Yeah, it's very cheesy, I know, but whatever, I do it. So, you know, so that's where and I feel like a record is an artist's collection of memories, you know, whether they're, you know, good memories for coming over trial and tribulation, you know, achieving goals, or whether it's about being hurt, going through a, you know, a rough patch, a little bump in the road, rough relationship, you know. So that's kind of where Hurt Love comes from, and then Box is where I keep my memories, so that's kind of how I came up with it.
Great. Who in the music industry are you a fan of?
Oh, I was a big Michael Jackson fan growing up. Just amazing, just pure electricity on stage. I love Eric Clapton and John Mayer, Stevie Ray Vaughan, all those guys. Prince, of course. I mean, but also my music collection is huge. Like, it's very different. Like, at one end of my iPod, you'll see like Britney Spears. The other end, you'll see Slipknot. So it's like
I know we heard that today in the car. So
yeah, so I'm into everything, but I definitely say my musical inspiration comes from Michael Jackson, and as a guitar player, maybe John Mayer and stuff like that.
Last question. Actually, before sorry, it wasn't a question. It's a comment. By the way, everyone, so Mark sent me his album, Hurt Love Box, just after it was released. And I have to tell you, it's absolutely fantastic. And you will be able to get a copy after Mark's performance. Buy one, buy several. Give them as gifts. You will have the opportunity to get pictures with Mark and also to have Mark sign your CDs. So I'll be selling the CDs, so I'll remember who does and who doesn't buy them. So make sure you come to me. So do you guys want to hear Mark sing?